Hey guys, I'm hanging out by the lake. It's really nice. I'm dog sitting right now, so I'm kind of treating this like a vacation and just like taking the time to think and be alone. You know, with being in a relationship for the last 3 years, we broke up last August, and like right afterwards, I'd jump into like dating and stuff like that. I believe I would have talked about this, but like being alone, I'm being okay with being alone. It can be hard, and growing up with such a big family, I was never alone. I never experienced being alone, and now I've had a lot of moments when I'm completely alone, and it kind of freaks me out, but it's also kind of exciting. And I had a moment today when I was like, wow, like I kind of like this, kind of living my best life and not having to be in a toxic relationship just so I cannot be alone. I stayed with him for so long if I didn't have to be alone. And also he met my brother who passed away. So for so long I felt like I had to stay with him because nobody else would get to meet him, Now looking back on it, I know he would want me to be happy. He would not want me to stay with someone just because he met him and they got along. My ex was very toxic to me in a lot of different ways. I'm not gonna say I was not toxic, but I definitely feel like in our relationship he was definitely more toxic. And I just wasn't happy and he wasn't happy, and I was fighting for someone who didn't want to fight for me, and I stayed because I was terrified of to be alone and to be by myself. And now looking at myself and just feeling this peace about being alone, like, don't get me wrong, I still have a hard time, more so because I'm a female and I'm like terrified that someone's gonna like break into the house and like, me. But I'm learning to let go of that feel, learning to enjoy the moments when I'm like completely safe and nothing has happened. Like, I'm trying to be better about not getting overwhelmed by a situation that has not happened and accepting the situation as it is. Right now I'm by the lake completely by myself and it's nice, it's peaceful, and like my first response is to be like, oh my goodness, I'm by myself, it's not safe, I'm not safe, I'm not safe. And I'm like, but yes I am. I think growing up in a very traumatic childhood in a lot of different ways has made my brain have a really hard time processing stuff when it's safe. It's like easier to process stuff when it's not safe, which I know sounds crazy, but if you live your whole life being in unsafe environments and constantly feeling afraid, you learn how to live like that. So learning to live in peace and learning to live in peaceful moments when I'm completely fine and safe is difficult for me because my mind's getting ready for something bad to happen, because my whole life that's what it was like. Like one second I was completely fine and then the next second something bad was happening and I had to react. So it's definitely difficult and hard, and like even talking about it I feel like my anxiety going up, but I'm trying to be better about that. So this week, I guess not just this week but my whole life, I've been trying to be okay in peaceful moments and okay in happy moments, and not freak myself out. So yeah, just an update on how I'm feeling and how I'm doing. I am accepting peaceful moments. Let me just listen. That's pretty nice. I love y'all.